Hey Libra, how are you doing? This reading is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. What is going on with the fabulous and most beautiful balanced babes? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Seven of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. What's coming towards you? The Eight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. What you are focused on is the Seven of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And your blocked and challenged position is the Page of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And your outcome is the World. Major Arcana for the fixed signs, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo energy. Okay, Libra, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles is about a pause, a reflection, and seeing how far you have come on your journey. I'm also getting something about you reviewing or reassessing of all the stuff that you have accumulated. And you could be looking at this because the Seven of Cups could be mixed feelings, mixed emotions, possibly about items that you have. So let's just say that you have a bunch of items in your cupboard here. This is a need for you to reflect on, is this worth wearing? So let's just say this is clothes. You're reviewing and reassessing, do I wear this anymore? Maybe I might wear it for one event, but it's kind of dormant. So this is like, hurry up and make a decision already. So there is something about procrastination. So this could be you talking to your child, or you talking to a person, or maybe this is something you're saying in your head, hurry up and grow, or hurry up and make a decision. But the Seven of Cups is also, yes, fantasy, dreaming. It can also be pick and choose wisely, because not everything here is worth taking with you for the long haul. So this Seven of Pentacles, have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. A prudent investment of time or money. So it's like, hurry up and grow already. And then what's coming towards you is this Eight of Wands. Now, Eight of Wands is news, communication. That could also be velocity, creativity, passion, or taking some kind of bold move. This could be communication at a distance. Stress that comes from having many things happening at once. Successfully multitasking, sudden events, or change. So there's some kind of review and reassess. And you're having mixed feelings, mixed emotions about this possible change, because maybe it's not sitting right with you. We're going to find out, because the World card is about completion and closure. It means tying up loose ends where loose ends need to be tied up, or this could also be birthing something new. So what is this Seven of Pentacles? And Judgment. Major Arcana for Scorpio. Well, Judgment is about release and let go of the rope, or release and let go of what you're gripping and holding onto. Because some of these items, let's just say you're moving and relocating. Well, there is a bunch of items, clutter, and you've been procrastinating and dragging your feet on unloading these items or selling these items or putting them also like on Marketplace, whatever this is. So there is something about like taking action. And yeah, there's a lot of things going on, especially with this Eight of Wands. Starting a new life, finding your purpose, of forgiveness and compassionate review of the past. Yeah, in the Seven of Pentacles. So let's just say Seven of Pentacles, because in your blocked and challenged position is the Page of Cups. So maybe this is going through your child's clothing, or going through your child's toys. You're like, this is confusing. What are you even playing with? So this could also be a person as well. So what is this Eight of Wands? Like, hurry up and get here already. I'm also getting something about you're counting down the days to, finalize something, close something out for relocation and or move, or something about birth. Okay, so what is this Eight of Wands news? And the Page of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Well, the Page of Cups is a surprise gift, an apology, or an invitation. So this could be some kind of news or an invite. And somebody here is like, are you going to come with me or not? Like, are you coming? Are we going to Mexico or not? Are we, did you want to move to, you know, this place to this place or not? A new emotional experience, messages regarding relationships or social invitations, great intuitive insight. So there could also be something about being patient and you're like, oh, you know, my intuition, it's not showing me anything. Something here. And it could come through a younger sibling or somebody young. There is also about that play. So Page of Cups is, you know, smitten like a kitten and or novice. So something new, a new interaction. Seven of Cups. No more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from overanalyzing the options. So somebody here is like, do you want salad for dinner or do you want steak? Like, can you just make a decision already? This might be your children as well, right? So what is this Seven of Cups? Mixed feelings, mixed emotions. But there also could be like high reactions. And when emotions are running extremely high, intellect is very low to make a cognitive decision. So on all these cards, there's no swords. So it's like you don't have the clarity, you feel fogged in. So there is something about like be patient of like when you're sifting and sorting through the Seven of Cups, right? So like, do you like Italian food? Do you like, you know, there's somebody here. Okay. There also could be somebody who has mixed feelings, mixed emotions regarding, you know, going or traveling or what is this? Seven of Cups. And the Four of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Yeah, and the Four of Wands is about your foundation and stability, but it is also home. Something to do around your home. So this could be somebody saying to you, Libra, do you want these curtains or do you want these curtains? Do you want the black ones? And you're kind of like procrastinating or dragging your feet. This can also be like, wow, you know what? I need to get my bulbs in the ground, but I'm procrastinating on doing things around the home because this is also home. Let's just say you're doing things around your property and you're dragging your feet on it. It's almost like you're fantasizing and daydreaming of like, wow, you know, it'd be so nice to have all these planters around. Or if we take out this wall, wouldn't that be nice if we took this wall out and the kitchen and the living room were together instead of separate? So Four of Wands is also something about dreaming and fantasizing of a commitment connection or dreaming and fantasizing of wanting more freedom. Or this could be a person, like, are we connecting or not connecting? Time for great celebration, abundant rewards for hard work. Release yourself from burdensome situations. Yeah, and releasing yourself from anybody who is giving you mixed feelings, mixed emotions, or not giving you a clear answer. Go and do something else. And this is about that surrender. Okay, fine. I'm not going to grip and hold on to this person of like pot committed in this investment because they're not really giving me an answer. And when I get the Page of Cups in the blocked and challenged position, this is somebody who is aloof, emotionally immature, or a person who is a love bomber. Now, when you have somebody who is love bombing you, they make these really promising, sweet promises, but can they follow through? And an apology without a behavior change is manipulation. Page of Cups also in the blocked and challenged position is disappointing news. So this could be you maybe dragging your feet because it's like you don't want to let your family down. All your family is going to, I don't know, on a trip. Let's say all your family is going on a cruise. And you're like, you know what? I really wanted to try something differently. I wanted to, you know, go to a resort. I wanted to go to a resort for 21 days. So there is something about disappointing news. And it says a new relationship or a romantic experience, an invitation for a social event. So maybe you have to tell somebody, and maybe you said, oh yeah, no, I'll be there. I'll be there for your birthday party or something, right? You have to tell this person you can't come to their birthday party. And maybe it's like a sibling or, you know, somebody who reacts, because it says inexperienced. So what is this? Page of Cups. Maybe it's a child. Maybe your child's like, yeah, I'm fantasizing, daydreaming of like, I don't know, building, you know, Bob the Builder outside. And you're like, yeah, wouldn't that be nice? And this kid is set on this. And you have to let this kid down. That's how this feels like. And the Two of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And this Two of Swords is Libra energy, stuck between a rock and a hard place, but not having all the information going forward. Two of Swords is one's the truth and one is distortion, illusion. I don't have all the information. It will be better if you just make a decision. So somebody here, either you here, Libra, because you're in the blockchain challenge position, it's like, I don't know, I'm not that experienced in that area. Okay, but this is, sometimes you're not going to get all the information. You're not going to get all the information. Sometimes you just have to make a decision. So no decision is a decision. It means you're going to stagnate and sit here, okay? But the Two of Swords is also my two-faced friend, my two-faced boss, my two-faced what in a circumstance or a situation. Your outcome, the world. Completion and closure, tying up loose ends where loose ends need to be tied up. And then it says, find a compromise. This person is not willing to budge, not willing to compromise, not willing to meet a person in the middle. Could be you, could be another person, right? Maybe you're saying of like, you know, whatever it is. Like, let's say I'm wearing this purple shirt and your spouse is like, you don't need this purple shirt. You got to sell it. You got to get rid of it. And you're like, yeah, but I'm not compromising this. This is what I want. And maybe it brings you fond memories. Maybe you've had it for a very long time. I'm also getting somebody is like living in the past. And because they live so much in the past, it's almost like they're not living in the present. A brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction. That's what you want, freedom. A journey that is now complete. So there is something about the 21, 22, or sorry, the 20, the 21. It means surrender and let go of some kind of investment that you're really set and fixating on. So like, you're like, nope, has to have somebody here not budging. Reviewing the past with forgiveness and compassion so that it no longer holds you back. And maybe you made a crap decision in the past of being like, you know what? Last time I packed all this stuff and took it all on vacation, I didn't wear any of it. Okay. Well, don't make past mistakes, right? Because your past is going to predict your future unless you change your behavior, right? So something about their procrastination here. And the Sun. Well, this is a truth bomb. And the Sun is about freedom. 21, also the world, freedom, freedom. Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. This could also be you putting yourself out on a platform or birthing something, because the Sun is illumination and clarity. It means everything on the table. Let's get everything out on the table and talk about this. Sun card is also a nice healing energy. Getting out in the sun, vacation, and exciting news. Page of Cups can also be baby. So there could be some kind of new birth, new sprout, new growth. What is this? Seven of Pentacles and Judgment. Starting a new life. It almost feels like just hitting the reset button. And then the Two of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Well, the Two of Pentacles is weighing up your pros and cons to an investment. So there's something about you reviewing and reassessing. Again, writing down your pros and cons to the situation. So let's just say I'm wearing this purple shirt so you can break things down. And you're like, am I going to wear this purple shirt when I'm on vacation? And it would be nice, right? It would be nice for one day. But there is something about like multitasking, like you have so much going on that you could easily drop the ball. So there's something about writing things down, and or pros and cons. Pros and cons to a situation mean, like, if you're dealing with, let's just say, I don't know, your love interest here, okay? Your love interest, write down all the pros, write down all the cons of the relationship. If things are moving forward, thriving, you know, planning dates ahead and stuff like that, good. But if you're finding that there's more cons, you need to release it and let it go, scrap it. It's not worth your time and energy. It's important to have balance, working multiple jobs or projects at once, making work fun. And then it also says stress that comes from having many things at once. So when you have many irons in the fire, or many things going on at once, you are not in the present. So that's why it's really hard for you to make a decision. So you're doing busy work, but it might not be as productive if you just focus on that one task at a time. Could also be a child, you know? This child is all here, there, and everywhere and zooming all over the place. But if you only had 3 toys, right? If you only had 3 toys, he wouldn't be all over the place, or she wouldn't be all over the place. But we're not controlling people, but you know what I mean. What is this 8 of Wands and Page of Cups? An invitation. And the Knight of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Well, the Knight of Wands is about flight, plane, train, automobile, travel. Good news, travels fast, a pleasant surprise. And maybe somebody's coming to your house and you're like, oh my gosh, I got to clean up my house. Oh my gosh, I'm dragging my feet. I'm procrastinating, leaving something to the last minute. Or somebody around you is leaving something to the last minute. And you're like, oh my gosh, why couldn't you tell me sooner? And it says time to take action, great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing just what to do. This is also about a person. This could be like going for a run. Maybe you need to go for a run, air your fur. You know, Knight of Wands is also eager and excitement in the air. I'm eager and excitement to get together with you. And then you're like at work all day and you're like, oh my gosh, I told them that I would cook dinner. So there is something about needing to write things down. What is this 7 of Cups and 4 of Wands? And the Tower. Holy smokes. Dismantling any kind of illusion, confusion, and fantasy. And anything that is built on a faulty, fake foundation or limerence. So this is about you have been procrastinating and dragging your feet in some kind of relationship, friendship, or, you know, you don't want to go to this invitation. Somebody around you is really excited. It's like disappointing news. A sudden revelation that offers freedom, breaking free of procrastination, embracing the opportunities that change brings. Yeah, and this is release yourself from burdensome situations. No more procrastinating. Yeah, and there's something about the procrastination, somebody around you dragging their feet of like, can we just list the house already? What is this Page of Cups and the 2 of Swords? Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Yeah, there's a decision that needs to be made. Something about wanting more freedom, or freedom to... Something about the noise as well, 7 of Cups. Like this could be a rental property. Like, are we selling this rental property or not? And the Hangman. Major Arcana 4, Pisces. Well, you could have double Pisces in the blocked and challenged position. And, you know, Piscean energy is very dreamy. But they can be very, you know, stubborn. And when I get the Page of Cups is somebody who might be a little bit aloof or emotionally stunted maturely. So when somebody is emotionally aloof, this could be a man child, woman child. Or this is a situation, it says, there's a better way, pause for reflection and insight, dare to be different. But somebody here is not willing to either look at a different solution, because this is usually a new way of thinking and a new way of understanding a circumstance or a situation. But this person is not willing to put the shoe on the other foot. Or maybe you're not willing to put the shoe on the other foot to see how much, maybe your spouse is working all day, and then you're like, I told you to go through all this stuff. So there is something about here. There's a cord that is energetically hanging on to you. This is an energetic cord that needs to be cut, and you've been ignoring it and avoiding it. Or your friend's like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to go to this bachelorette party. I can't wait to go. And you're like, you haven't really made a decision, but you're not going because you don't want to disappoint people. But when you say yes to too many people, you say no to you here, Libra. So this could also be somebody who is extremely stubborn and not willing to budge and not willing to compromise. Could be you as well. I'm not willing to budge or compromise. I'm not moving into, a smaller place or whatever. There's something here you're not willing to budge on. So then, therefore, it's going to drag on longer. So World card and Sun. And the Six of Wands. Wow. Completion. It means hitting midpoint and milestones after milestones. And Six of Wands is victory and success. Congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project, awards, scholarship, or a promotion. This could also be promoting yourself more, putting yourself out into the spotlight, highlighting your features, highlighting of what you want. Maybe moving in or relocating into a place that has more light, more sun. And you're like, nope, I'm not moving unless it has an east side sun, whatever, The sun sets in the east, sets in the west, like whatever this is. And this is also about tidying up. Freedom. A lot of Leo energy. And anything that's built on like a sinkhole, a quagmire, there's a lot of chaos going on. It's very disruptive. There also could be fighting over some kind of home. It's like, I'm not moving there, right? like you're, so pros and cons to the situation. You might have to let somebody down. Accept what is. The act of acceptance will bring peace. It means you need to accept this person as they are. It means this is who this person is, and you can't change them no matter how much you want to control them. They are who they are. It is what it is. There is no changing this. So what is it that you're really trying to change? Like, I'll just take this small thing for an example. When I was a little girl, my mom always put the fork in my right hand. I'm left-handed. And so every time my mom handed me a fork, she handed it to my right hand, and she always said that I put it in my left. This is who I was. There was no changing that. It's no different if, let's just say your child was in the dark of like, maybe this person is, has a different belief that they don't marry men and women. This person has a different belief that they're attracted to men, right? So that you don't have an understanding so much towards of like trying to change this. You can't change it. Something here you can't change. Or somebody is in a place of like, nope, I'm making the decision and I'm not changing. Today is the day. It is time to begin the journey. So it's time to start something new, something fresh, with a new, fresh perspective. Stop energetically hanging on to some kind of grudge or a communication that you've been avoiding of, sorry, I'm not coming to your party. Sorry, I'm not coming to the bachelorette party. Sorry, this doesn't work for me. Period. Speak to yourself with kindness. Become aware of how you speak to yourself. Become aware of how you speak to yourself. So this is also, if you're like, oh, I'm so stupid, I dropped the ball on that. Stop saying that. Be like, oh, okay. Oh, darn, I forgot to do that. So words have power. So this could be something that you're doing that you're not realizing, or maybe it's childish. Like, you know, when people are like, I think that this is kind of like immature. Dude, like if someone's like, hey man, what's up? Do I look like a man? Like it sounds like high school-ish, you know? Hey bro. That's something like dudes talk about, right? But like when I'm talking like, you know, gifts of love, token of affection, giving and receiving, embracing what you have. So if you're not appreciative here of what it is that you have, so it's about appreciating the small things. Also be appreciative of people who are showing up for you, or appreciative of like, yeah, the offer. Embrace what you have and more will come. Unavailable, struggling with intimacy, emotionally aloof, and dating other people. So if you're banking on somebody, even here, there also could be a perspective shift that you are banking on a person. This person you might have just met, and maybe you're all gung-ho. You've been seeing wedding bells, you're seeing marriage. Well, there is some kind of like wake up, the perspective of like, wake up. Don't fall for get rich quick schemes, or don't fall into, yeah, it's disappointing news. Illusion, can't see clearly, living only on a dream and believing in lies. So who or where are you believing this, right? I just love my job is just so great. That's a lie. You want more freedom. You want more flexibility. Maybe you want to make a change and work at home. Well, I'm scared to put myself on a platform. It's so scary. You know, I'm just the ugliest person in the world. Who says that? You are. So stop procrastinating and dragging your feet and do this. Take off the blindfold, because there is a situation that you're either not seeing clearly or you're being a little bit rigid and stubborn. If you're being rigid and stubborn, just know that this is a non-compromise with someone here. It's a non-negotiable. Means this is who they are. Love them warts and all, or let them go. Or vice versa. You know what I mean. You know what I mean here, Libra. Bird flying. News it's on its way. Okay. So is this you dropping a bomb? You're like, oh God. Bull, plenty of material things. Well, especially with, you know, if you're tying up loose ends where loose ends need to be tied up, you know, making a big life change. Vulture, depression, anxiety, and worry that someone is against you. Well, they might be. Maybe it's your best friend and you're like, wow, I'm supposed to be the bachelorette. I'm supposed to plan this party and I can't even go to her birthday party because I've got a funeral to go to and I'm moving that exact same weekend. What are you going to do? It's a non-negotiable. Weeping willow, family sorrow. Yeah. And it could be your best friend. Maybe your best friend's your sister or brother, or like, do you know what I mean? Chain of events that will affect your life. The longer you procrastinate on telling somebody this, the more and more it will affect you in a negative situation, because it's going to eat you alive constantly. It is also, the chain of events can be very positive when you stop procrastinating and just stop lying to yourself of, this is what I want. This is what I want. Is it? Man, dealings or relationship with a man. And not unsuccessful plan. So right here, something here is not going to work. And it says rat, someone working against you behind your back. But it says weeping willow, family sorrow. So do you work with family? And you're like, oh, I already tied the knot. But then it says struggling with intimacy, emotionally aloof, and dating other people. But this could also be somebody already looking for a new job and you're not even aware of it. Libra, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you can also do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.